Golden hour, my skin feels so good, but it won't last. Shadows stretch and closing in. Light moves fast, night moves fast. City breathing, colors fade. Same mistakes in different shades. Smile wide, but underneath something dark is watching me. Hold that light, don't let it go. We already know, we already know. When it's beautiful and slow, that the dark is coming close. Every sunset has a dark side. Every high comes with a low. Every love has a hard night. Every fire leaves a ghost. Every sunset has a dark side. Feel it when the daylight dies. Hands up when the truth hits hard. We dance inside the dark side. Pretty lies and perfect light. Camera flash, hide the cracks. We don't run, we don't fight. We just dance to cover that. Heartbeats and the neon signs. Too much feeling, not enough time. If it's real, it cuts too deep. So we move to fall asleep. Dark side. Dark side. Dark side. Don't look back, don't ask why. Watch the light fall from the sky. Count it down, feel it slide. 3, 2, 1, let it die. Well, let it die. Every sunset has a dark side. Say it slow, then say it twice. When the colors burn out fast, that's when the feeling hits right. Every sunset has a dark side. We don't hide, we don't run. If the nights where truth lives, let it come, let it come. Every sunset. Has a dark side. No friction, no delay. Every motion finds its way. Cut the waste, trim the time. Perfect function by design. Streamline and optimized. Cleaner, sharper. Maximum output. Minimum input. No excess, no energy, precision, energy converted into decision. Efficient, efficient, efficient. Running through my mind. I'm awake inside the silence, losing track of space and time. Every sound is getting closer, every thought is crossing lines. Let it in. Let it go. Deep thoughts running through my mind. Deep thoughts pull me under out of time. I don't need to understand. I just feel it in my bones. Deep thoughts in the night. No wrong, no right. Deep thoughts in the night. Hold me tight. The room is quiet, but I'm wide awake. The clock keeps time with every mistake. I see the ceiling, the same old view. Every night still leads me back to you. I thought by now I'd let this go, but your shadow's all I Maybe time will slow this pain. Maybe love will feel the same. If we meet on different roads, I'll still know you when I'm home. These sleepless nights won't last forever. Every dark hour pulls us closer together. When sleep finds us in a brand new light, we'll thank the stars for sleepless nights. Sleepless nights. Sleepless nights. Sleepless nights.
Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Rick Hawk. Good evening, Mrs. Mischief. Good evening, everybody who has tuned in this evening to watch Apex 2 racing tonight with a short quali and 29 laps of the fabulous Miami. It looks like we're going to get a bit of decent weather tonight in the US of A. And it looks like we have about 14 or 15 drivers in tonight, which is good. Very, very multinational grid tonight from all over the world. We've got Scotland, we've got England, we've got US of A, we've got India. Wow, I'm not too sure where Zorkis comes from. That flag, is that a Czech Republic flag? Not too sure what the white and red flag is, but I'm nearly sure it's that direction somewhere. So that's the Zorkis in with us tonight in the Ferrari. And we're looking forward to a really, really good race. Yep, we're with Apex 2 Racing League tonight for their league race in Miami. And really looking forward to this one. Massive shout out to Rock Robs as always for providing some of the best music I've heard in a long, long time. And if you're listening, Rock Robs, keep them pumping in, and hopefully we can get that set list changed for next week and give the viewers some nice new songs. They're going down really well. Kids are loving it, and Have No Grips kids dance about to it, and oh, they're just loving it. So we have a few newbies in tonight. We've got Wisburn on YouTube. We've got S Jones. I don't think I've seen him before. Real Racers in tonight. That's Spoon. Have No Grip. Pulley Darren. Mischief's in tonight. Solansky's in. Go Bucks. So really good grade. 15 so far, and they're building it up quite nicely. Oh gosh almighty, I am still hanging. This is no good. Rock Robs, you have a lot to answer for. Just went out for a nice little quiet drink, and it turned into a drunken mess. After about 1.5 hours, I decided, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. So believe it or not, I think we had about half a dozen pints of Guinness, and then I went on to the WKD 6 quick pints. Yeah, they were quick. Too quick, buddy. Far too quick. And we were drinking on an empty head, which is not a good idea. Really, really not a good idea whatsoever. So Rock Robs, get us a few new tunes, buddy. F1 related, nice bit of dance, nice bit of something. You're the man. All the music is supplied by Rock Robs, DJ Rock Robs, doing a fab job, and everybody is really looking forward. Amateurs. Hawk, honestly, you've no idea how amateur we were. F1 pints. Yeah, pints all round. A lot of the boys are talking about coming over to Northern Ireland for a night out. Wouldn't that be epic? Wouldn't that be absolutely fabulous if we all piled over here and we all went to some big sort of night thing? Oh man, that would be superb. Really, really look forward to that if it happens. It'd be unbelievable. Just to put faces to all the names and have a good old night out. Super, super, super. Well, look, we're coming very close to the start of the race. It's 3 minutes to go to 8 o'clock. Short qualifying, 29 laps of Miami. And I do believe this is going to bring some very close racing here tonight, as always. So, as always, your little intro. Have a great night.
Then it's clear, one voice cuts through the fear. Who's on the comms? Gavinbass1. He's on the ball, catching all the action. You better do no wrong. Gavinbass1 on the comms, hands up now. Apex 2.0, feel the sound. Turn it up, let it shake the ground. Yeah, Monday night racing, hear it loud. Gavinbass1. Still right on time, from the airplane straight into the grind. Jet doors closed, city lights gleam. Slide in the Bentley, switch the scene. No sleep, no pause, just speed and sound. Monday night, we run the town. Say his name, say the lead. Gavinbass1 on the comms, hands up now. Apex 2.0, feel the sound. Turn it up, let it shake the ground. Monday night racing, hear it loud. Gavinbass1. Apex 2.0. Apex 2.0. Left, right, hold that line. Clear full throttle. Gavin, Apex 2.0.
Well, good evening again, and I'm just turning down all the microphones and stuff like that, so we're working and everything seems to be coming through loud and clear. A lot of the guys are starting to use cockpit view. Good evening, Captain Spoon. Good evening, Have No Grip. Good evening, Gaz King. Really nice to see you all here this evening, even though Gavinbass1 is still not quite in the house just yet. He is still under the weather slightly, and Have No Grip. Good evening to you, sir. Hope your kids are still dancing away to that lovely music. Hope Rick Hawk had a great day at his new job. Hope all the windows around his area are nice and clean and that he's happy. And yeah, let's see what goes on here tonight in Miami. What goes on in Miami stays in Miami. Okay, cool. Take you down into the pit lane now, and I suppose I better change the screen down at the bottom. Let's see if I've even got myself sorted. Oh, I don't have myself sorted, so I'm going to have to just take a little minute to sort this out. But we are in the pit lane. But I have PSS Live League Racing Bahrain from last night, so that's me bad. And I'll try and fix that right now. So all seems quite good and all seems to be working quite well tonight. On the grid tonight, you've got Have No Grip in the Red Bull, you've got S. Jones in the Alpine, you've Gaz Keen in the Mercedes, you've got Azorkis in the Ferrari. Sean Hamilton's driving the Ferrari also. Nice to have you back tonight, Sean. And J1MC is in the Aston Martin. Pulley's driving the Williams tonight. Mischief's out in the McLaren, and Basic Beetle, that's Leon, he's out in the Racing Bull. Darren R420 is in the Racing Bull also, with Maverick in the other McLaren. GoBox is driving the Mercedes tonight, and Real Racer Spoon is driving the Red Bull. Solansky is driving the Aston Martin, and Rick Hawk is driving the Williams this evening. Weiserburn on YouTube is driving the Haas this evening. So lovely to see him out tonight, and looking forward to seeing what he's got in the tank for us this evening. Pulley's on a lap already, so he wants to get that banker lap out of the way and get some sort of security in the bank as such, and get himself back into the pits knowing that he's got a fairly decent lap. tricky enough little track at times, Miami. This left-hander here can be a wee bit dodgy at times, just getting the traction out of it. But yeah, that looks pretty good there. And he's going to hit the DRS zone right now, and he's going to send it right along here. Let's see what the top speeds are out of the Williams this evening. 207, 208, 211, 12, 13. So 213 miles per hour before he slams on into the very technical section round these little U-bends before they go up the hill towards the last left-hander. And up the hill he goes. And he's got 49% of the battery. So the management of the battery is spot on tonight by Pulley so far. And he'll leave himself to maybe about 15 or 16% just to squeeze it over the line. But he's using everything to get the top speed there. He's getting 213 out of the Williams along there. So that's a pretty tight top speed he's getting. So Pulley puts in a 127.316. Sean Hamilton puts it on top, 126.8. And GoBucks a 127.3. Mischief a 126.8. So the 126s have come out pretty early. Have No Grip just pops it in pole there, provisionally at 126.3. And Basic Beetle puts in a 126. So the 126s are absolutely inevitable. But I've got a feeling we just might get a 125 out of these tonight. I'm on with Azorcas now in the Ferrari, so let's see what he can do. He's heading up the hill with 54% of the battery left. Let's see what his top speed's like. 213 is what Pulley's getting out of that Williams. So see what the Ferrari's doing. Has he lowered the wings as much? Yes, he has. He's hitting 214 along there. So the Ferrari has pace in the straight lines for sure. And Azorcas is just coming round now to finish off his first banker lap. So let's see what Azorcas can do and see what he can do in terms of grid position. 127.622, which puts him in 9th. Gaz Keen in the Merc, he's out. To 11 for the Mercedes, so he's probably the wings set a little higher, so he's got more performance around the corners. So Gaz Keen is coming over the line now, and it's a 127.690, putting him in 10th at the moment. Yeah, it's always good getting that first lap under the belt, and then you can relax a wee bit, and then the next couple of goes you can really throw the towel at it. On with Maverick, my little friend from India. He's driving the Mercedes tonight. Lovely lad he is too, and hoping he's showing quite a bit of form tonight as Maverick, or over the last few days. So I've got a feeling Maverick's going to be there and thereabouts as he goes up towards the fast section here. It's topping out at about 212 there. So I've seen 214s, 212s. So everybody's trying different wing settings. Maverick's going to come over the line now, and I've got a feeling Maverick's going to put in a fairly decent lap here. Yeah, 9th position 1:27.585 for the McLaren with 10 minutes left to go in this quali. Let's go on with Hawk. He's in the Williams. Why is Hawk on a set of intermediates, tell me? What in the name of God are you doing on intermediates, Mr. Hawk? Did you make a little boo-boo, or did you do that purposely? Are you being a bell end? Definitely button bashed through the menus. I don't know what he's done, but he's sitting without intermediate tires on in a very, very warm Miami circuit. So Rick Hawk, I don't know whether this window cleaning's gone to his head or not. He's maybe had so much rain out there the day that he thought he maybe needs the wet tires on. But he'll not be completing this lap, I don't think. Silly bugger. Look at him swerving. Asshole. You did that purposely, just to get attention, you twat. Get back into the pits and get a lap set there and stop your misbehaving. Wiseber on YouTube is 1:43, so he hasn't really done a lap right yet. Interesting strategy. Let's see how it works out for him. That's a strategy that's really going to lose a race for you. S. Jones has just put a very surprise 1:26.29 or 2:39 in the Alpine. So S. Jones, I don't think I've done commentary on S. Jones before, but he's just laid the gauntlet down and he's put in a 1:26.2, and he's just knocked Have No Grip down in the second place provisionally. Sean Hamilton's back out on a lap now. He's in fourth position, 1:26.426 for him. J1MC, any improvement there? No, he's slightly down on his first run. Mischief still in the pits, but he's P7 safely at the moment. Pulley's on another lap. Let's see if he's doing anything better in Sector 1. No, I've never seen them doing that, no. So why do you want to go from the back of the grid? Are you a reserve tonight, or do you not have a full-time seat? Are you just a wee reserve driver? Are you just filling the spaces? Nice lap from Basic Beetle there. He puts in a 1:26.6, but he's just pipped by J1MC with a 1:26.611. So just have a look at those tires, or those... get it, buddy. Yeah. I look forward to seeing you trying to make your way through the grid. Yeah, you better get a top 10. Here, buddy, we had a real bad race last night, didn't we? Unbelievably bad. We'll have to make up for it in Vegas next week if they decide to do a quali. I'm not fussed on that random grid. Definitely not. That's nobody's fault. I'm a big boy. I could have done whatever I wanted. On the go box, P7. So we'll stay on the go box. I think he's just getting ready for a night lap, or has he done one? He's got a fuel light blinking there, but he's still got 100% of battery, so I'm thinking he's just running very lean. Let's see if he jumps into the pits or he goes for this or not. He's going for the pits. Gaz Keen still P9. Here comes Darren. Darren R420. 10th position at the minute. Oh, he's behind. Solansky. So this is a better lap from the Haas of Wisburn. Oh, he gets it up to 214. So the Haas is flying along the straight there. This is much better lap. And he gets a P6. He'll be well pleased with that. P6, 4 minutes to go, and he might have enough time just to wing it back in and get another set on. Four minutes and 11 to go. Now, it's going to be very interesting to see what the top 4 or 5 have got to say about S. Jones's 126.239. I've got a feeling that Real Racer, Have No Grip, Sean Hamilton, Beetle, Weiser, J1MC, they're all going to have a go at that because they're all knocking on the door of 126.2. So Have No Grip's out now, and this is his lap where he will throw absolutely everything at it. He's nothing to lose. So he's going to absolutely and utterly send it here. Just getting out of the way for drivers on hot laps here and getting himself ready for his hot lap. My driver for the win tonight, Mr. Hawk. Woodsy, good evening. How are you, sir? Yeah, it's going quite well, Miami. Looking forward to your race on Wednesday night. And where are we, Woodsy, on Wednesday night, just by the way, so I can start to get my head around what we're doing? I can look it up. Oh, Hungary. The place where you don't overtake and you have a DRS zone that's not worth a damn down the hill. Okay. Could be a good race, actually. It does normally throw up a bit of decent, a bit of decent fun. Hungary does, but it is very, very difficult to make the overtakes there. Back on the grip. 126.320 to beat. Let's have a look at the end of sector 2 and see what he's got to do. He needs to be improving on 126.3. Rick Hawk, I'm talking to you. Have No Grips up nearly 4/10, so that's going to be enough to put him in pole position unless Jones puts in something better. You've asked me who I think's going to win this race tonight. I'm going to go for Sean Hamilton. I'm going to go for a bit of a wild card tonight. I know I Have No Grip. S. Jones and Real Racer, you know, well, I don't know S. Jones, but he's certainly, oh my goodness, Have No Grip, spend it. Embarrassing. Have No Grip. 100 lines for tomorrow. I must not slide my car. Yeah, I'm going to go for Sean Hamilton. I just have this feeling about Sean. Um, so that's my sort of a joker for tonight. I'm not going for one of the favourites. I've just got a feeling that Sean has got himself really, really in tune here in the Ferrari. I do happen to know that the Ferrari, even though it's equal car performance, it has really, really serious straight line speed as it does in Vegas. There's hardly anything can touch a Ferrari in Vegas. So it's those facts and figures that I'm using at the moment to try and make that prediction for the win tonight. Sean's out there and he's just coming through sector two, so he's going to try and better that 126.4. Grip puts it in pole. He definitely has got it in the 120.5s now. So, yep, Sean Hamilton's going to have a job to catch Grip, but you just never know. Yeah, if Grip tries the one stopper, he might blow the tires. Absolutely. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. 125.941 for Weiserburn, and then have no grip. They are bang on. Look at that at the top, guys. Have a look at the top two times. Identical. But Grip must have got a better sector three, and that allows him to take pole position. But Wisburn on YouTube, P2 in the Haas, Real Racer 3. And just look at those times. Oh my goodness gracious. Right down to P10, all in the 126s. And we've got two 125s this evening. That's Have No Grip and Wisburn on YouTube. 125.941. They split pole position, but Grip gets it because he must have got a better sector three. I think that's how it works. Could be wrong, but there are your tables for this evening. Grip gets it in pole. Wisburn on YouTube is second in the Haas. Real Racer in the Red Bulls third. S. Jones in the Alpine is fourth, and the Ferrari of Sean Hamilton sitting fifth. He's my pick for tonight. He's the guy that I think just might win this race. Basic Beetle in the Visa Cash app, never rule him out. He's in P6, and J1MC's in the Aston. Nice position for him. Very much improving is J1MC getting the seventh there. Go Bucks in eighth and Pulley in the Williamson ninth. Mischief 10th. Gaskeen 11. Darren, Maverick, Azorkas, and Solansky and Rick Hawk at the back on those intermediate tires on the warm up lap. So, yeah, Rick's going to go from the back. He doesn't want to affect everybody's race or mess anybody's race up because it's not his league. So, he knows the form. And what he'll do is he will just try some accurate, respectful racing and try and make some overtakes where he doesn't put any of the other drivers in the league at risk. So there you have it. I'm just going to grab myself a wee quick ciggy and a wee quick cup of coffee, and I'll be back right with you for this brilliant race in Miami. I'm Gavinbass1, and this is Apex 2 Racing League. I don't know what the standings are. I wonder, could I find them anywhere? And I could maybe give you a wee quick idea. Is there any standings on their Discord? Let's have a wee. I normally have this stuff all done, but today, honestly, spent most of the day in bed. Yeah, standings. Here we go. Black Box leading it by 205 points. Mischiefs in second with 141. Go Bucks with 124. Azorkas with 105 and Darren with 96. Also have no grip with 96. Spoon 93 and 89 for Basic Beetle. Jones F1 79, Maverick 79 and Pulley 78. So Black Box running away with it a wee bit, but Black Box is not how. Oh, this is round one, Gav. This is round one. What am I looking at then? First race of the season. I think that's why equal cars. All right, okay. I thought they just had a 1 week break. Anyway, look, I'll just do commentary in the race, and the administrators and the stewards can do all that there. My wee head's melted. 62 years old. How am I expected to remember all of that SH1T for all of the leagues that I do? Fuck's sake, lads, cut me some slack. So, Hawk, what do you like at cleaning windows? Are you any good at it? There's a wee technique. There's a wee squirrely movement, isn't there? Have you got the wee squirrely movement all sorted out where you definitely cover all of the window and all? Hope you have. Tell you, I wouldn't be paying the money for streaky windows. Hope there's no streaky windows around there. Just looking out the window here while I'm having a little fag, and I'll tell you what, storm something or other's hitting here at the moment. So it's pretty windy, it's pretty rainy, and it's one of those nights that you're just so glad to be in the house. All comfy with your little family, everybody's happy, everything's cool, and everybody is going to have a super race tonight. Looks like we've got a formation lap. And I'll just finish off this wee butt, and then I'll be straight on there for your commentary for this evening. I'm Gavinbass1. I think you start to know my name by now. And this is Apex 2 Racing League on a Monday evening. Come on, Sean Hamilton, if you're listening. To win your first Grand Prix in cockpit view, I'll tell you what. I'd love to see it. I really would like to see it, but big job for Sean to do that. He's got some incredibly fast drivers up front, have no grip. This lad, Wisburn on YouTube, he's a wee bit of a dark horse. I don't know too much about him. He's in the Haas. Then you've got Real Racer. Like those guys, honestly, they are difficult to beat. So Sean Hamilton, I hope I'm not putting too much pressure on you in that Ferrari, but make use of that top speed that you've got, buddy, and send it and have a really, really good race. Basic Beetle U2, P6 Racing Bull, never ruled Basic Beetle out. He has won a couple of Grand Prix, and he's well capable of doing another. J1MC, beautiful to see him up in P7. He is definitely showing an awful lot of improvement. I think everybody would agree with that. Then you've got GoBucks, our American friend in the Williams. Good evening, GoBucks. Nice to see you, buddy. If you're listening, if not, you'll probably watch it back. Really nice to see you on board. Pulley, good friend of mine. We have such a laugh together. He's going to give us a little wiggle, maybe. There it is. There's the wee Pulley wiggle. Oh, he loves it. And I've got a really good surprise for you. The Gavinbass1 show on Thursday night. We're doing F2 in Japan and F1 in Brazil. And Pulley is going to be on comms. And guess who's driving? Gavinbass1. So if you want to see Gavinbass1 in action, Thursday night he's going to be racing F2. Mischief misses the parking spot. And right down to Rick Hawk, all parked successfully. And we are ready for the start of this Miami Grand Prix with Apex 2 Racing League. I'm Gavinbass1, once again getting that name out there and getting Apex 2 out. By the way, these guys always looking for drivers. 5 red lights, and we've got to go. And the grip gets a really, really good start in the Red Bull, as expected. So let's see how they all take this turn 1. Oh, they're a bit tight in there. There's a wee bit of touchies, and somebody had to run wide to avoid. But so far, so good. I don't think anybody has picked up any, sorry, commentator, hiccups have started already, or maybe it's the Guinness still coming back at me. But yes, we've got to start up to the Grand Prix, and Sean Hamilton is my feature driver of the day, let's just say, because he's the guy that I'm rooting for. Rick Hawk is way back, and he is setting himself a wee bit of a challenge tonight. Always good to see. Down to Maverick at P12, and Maverick's already pushing very hard, but let's have a look at the early position changes to see if there's anybody making any big moves. Round here, first lap, it's not very often you get too many position changes, but there's a lovely move there. And J1MC's now up at the P9, Mischief's up at the P8. So Mischief's gained 2 positions in 1 lap. That's a great start for Mischief in the McLaren, and up the hill they go. Grip leading it, and Wisburn on YouTube second in the Haas. Real Racer third, and S Jones fourth. More or less the starting grid at the beginning there. Basic Beetle's sixth, but Basic Beetle's having a wee look there, but nothing too much coming off it. J1MC's trying the inside move on the Aston on GoBox, and he's just maybe going to make this stick, or no, GoBox gets the inside line and just outpaces him there. But that's a good DRS is now enabled, so racing has started in earnest, and we are off and running to a very clean start here in Miami. Here comes Darren R20, so he's really on the back very seriously of Mischief here. Mostly opted for the medium tires, but there's only 4 or 5 guys that are going for the hard. So Jones, Mischief and Maverick, Pulley and Rick Hawk all going for the hard tire start. So they're going for the long session. So you'll see them moving up the grid quite quick. Oh, somebody gets that very wrong. I think that was Darren in the Racing Bull. Caught too much at the curb, and that's just let J1MC through. On with Mischief. He's got the DRS. This should be a pass here if he's got enough battery. He certainly has the battery. Has he got the road? He's going up the inside. He's going to have to be left a lot of room here. Hope he does. All good. 1:29.901 for S. Jones is the fastest lap. So he's put in the fastest lap. And Whisper is on the pole position now in the Haas with Have No Grip second. Real Racer third, Jones fourth, and Sean Hamilton fifth, all in the DRS zone of everybody. So really good start here. Maverick still pushing very hard on Mischief. Rick Hawk has gained 1 position, and he's closing in his Orcus, so the Williams is starting to make a good bit of progress now at the back. So really looking forward to seeing how Rick negotiates this race, but he does need to get onto the back of his Orcus as quick as possible, which he's just done actually. So he's now got himself into the DRS zone for the next one, and he's up and running. Rick Hawk is on the trail of his Orcus, and he just might make a move here. Although it is a DRS train, and it's going to be very difficult. He's only 27% of the battery, so I really doubt that he's going to be able to make a move now. So I reckon he'll turn that battery off for a while and just get recharged and reset, and maybe go on hot lap. Sean Hamilton driving a really wise race at the moment. He's just sitting in nicely and getting those medium tires bedded in. But sitting beautifully in P5th. Basic Beetle's just a wee bit behind now, and he needs to catch up Sean Hamilton. Top 5 starting to pull a gap. Darren R420 really giving gas cane loads on the back here. Oh, you can see the pace he gets out of that corner. This is going to be a very, very easy move here for the Racing Bull. Oh, it's not that easy. He's getting a drag race out of it, at least, and he's being held to the inside. So, no, he didn't get it. Pulley's right in there, but he's got that Ferrari of his Orcus right on his back now, and Hawk's having a ball at the back. Lap 4, and the position change is still fairly well stagnant. Maverick's up 3, GoBox is up 2. The top 3 are sort of changing places. Grip's down 2, So he's dropped himself down into P3 and he's maybe just happy to have a tow for a while. Oh, what happened there? Somebody slapped the wall. I think it was Pooley. No, it wasn't. It was Rick Hawke. Rick Hawke and the Williams made a boo-boo, or he got tapped out. I'm not too sure what happened to him. But Selansky's just passed him now, and Rick Hawke has to reset and do it all over again. So he's been interrupted ever so slightly with that slight mistake or a little touch. I'm not too sure what happened. Go-Buck's pushing really hard now in the back of Beetle. Azorcus on Pooley. Have a look at this. 4 ball going on here. Into the left-hander they go. Now, I think Darren might be able to make a move on Gaskeen here. Let's see if he's got the DRS all on his own here. If not, he'll struggle. But I think he might get the DRS. Let's see if that wing of the Mercedes opens or not. It doesn't, so he's got DRS. And he's probably going to try the move here. But again, the battery power, oh, wee bit of a touch from Pooley there. Pooley's in a rush. My featured driver of the day was Sean Hamilton. He's the one that I've picked to win the race there. He's got himself up in the 4th position, but unfortunately, he's dropped by 2.5 seconds behind Grip. Let's have a look at those tyres, because they just might be a factor in all of that. No, they're all on mediums. S. Jones is doing well in 5th there on the hards, and the other hard runners of Mischief and Maverick all doing a sterling job. But Wisburn on YouTube, he's leading the race now with the Haas, with Real Racer and both of the Red Bulls right in behind him. So Grip and Real Racer are giving him loads. Sean Hamilton right up there now again, and he's starting to push. But S. Jones right in behind him. And what's going to happen here is those hard tyres are going to find the wear on those medium tyres of Sean. And I've got a feeling Jones is going to make the move. Maybe not just now, but it's coming. So how many laps are they going to take out of the the medium tyres? I would say they maybe take 7 or 8 maximum, and then they'll go on to the hards, and then maybe medium, or maybe medium hard. I'm not too sure. Oh, Real Racer is having a blast here at the front, along with Wisburn on YouTube. So the 3 of them, Grip's there, and Sean Hamilton is trying so hard to pull that gap. Pooley up in the P11. Nice drag race down here, but who's going to get the inside corner? Looks like Maverick's got it. Pooley's in behind. But right behind Pooley, you've got Darren, so there's a great scrap going on here, and Go-Bucks gets the first penalty of the evening. 3 seconds for too many track limits. S. Jones still pushing there against Sean Hamilton. So S. Jones is starting to really line the Ferrari up now. Sean's going to have a job on his hands with the hard tyre compound behind him. Sean's doing a great job holding that Alpine off along the straight. Didn't have to use too much battery either, and that just shows you the top speed of this Ferrari. The Ferrari is definitely a fast car on the straight. Darren and Pooley still battling away here, left and right of each other. Pooley's up the inside. That's a beautiful move by Pooley if he can make that stick, and he does. That could be a splendid move by the Williams, and he makes it stick. He's in the inside. He owns the corner, and it looks like Pulley's got P10. That's a smashing, well worked out move as Gaskeen now gets on the penalty board. Basic Beetle and Azorcas are both in the pits, so they're having their stops right now. Gave on MC right on the back of Go Box. And he gets himself up into P6. That's splendid for him, but they're not giving it up easy. The Go Box gets a bit squirrely there. J1MC's all over the back of him. He makes another mistake to that. He's just going to have an Aston Martin whizzing past him. So Go Box needs to settle it. Oh, he's close enough to make the move here, so this is inevitable. Oh, inside, and he holds that corner, and it looks like J1MC has got the corner as the Go Box goes into the pits, I think. Sean Hamilton's in the pits. Go Box is in the pits, yes. Mischief's now in P6, and Have No Grip is in P3, and it's all going at the front here. Look at these two. Wizburn on YouTube and Real Racer having a blast. Have No Grip in third and S Jones in fourth. Having a look at those stops now, and you can see that just quite slightly less than half the field have gone for the stop. Sean Hamilton, Basic Beetle, Go Box, Darren, Gaskeen, Ozorkas and Solanski all have made the stop, and they're now out on their second set of tyres. Wizburn has now just taken the lead again from Real Racer, and Grip has just being allowed to get right back in there. So these three are really having a blast. Mischief getting very close to the back of J1MC now, so that could be a move up the straight here for Mischief if he can get closely on the back. He's certainly carrying a lot of power in the battery, so he's well prepared for the overtake, but how close can he get to the back of that Aston to make the move? Not close enough this time. I don't think there's not much point in him wasting too much ERS on this until he gets closer. So he'll know that. And J1MC puts the battery charge back on. So Have No Grip has done the pit stop. Let's see what he's going to go on to. He's coming off mediums and he's going on to hards. So Grip changes. And I don't know whether he's going to do 19 laps in hards. I think it could be a two-stopper, this. I don't know. Pulley up into P7. Rick Hawk doing a good job now, getting himself up into P12 after his little incident at the beginning. But he's pushing and he doesn't have an awful lot of battery left, so he is really trying hard. Sean Hamilton's right on the back of Pulley now. You can see the technique of Sean on that corner. He just got that perfectly right. Got the pace out of the corner, and two of them leave Pulley. So Pulley gets left by Beetle and Sean there on that one move. So Pulley gets a double dunter, and he needs to just settle in. And Pulley's having a splendid little race there in P9. Still on 9-lap old hard, so he should get a few more position changes, because those two guys at the front, Real Racer and Wizburn on YouTube, they still need to make that initial stop. So Wizburn has gone into the pits in the Haas, so it'll be interesting to see who gets past. Mischief's going to get through, and there he goes on those hard tyres. So 10-lap old hards, P2 for Mischief. Real Racer in P1 taking another lap out of the mediums. Everybody's starting to change. Everybody's starting to get themselves into a position now where they are more or less equal on track. Let's see what the stops are. Yeah, still Real Racer and Mischief, those hard tyre runners along with Rick Hawk. Go Bucks is now threatening Pulley. Oh, Johnny B, good evening to you, sir. Really nice to see you. How the hell are you doing, sir? Always nice to see Johnny B on board. Always get a wee chat out of him. Oh, Go Bucks is fast here. And Go Bucks is going to take Pulley for sure. Perfect car position for Go Bucks. This should be a done deal, and Pulley's going to lose that 8th position and Go Bucks into 7. S. Jones now on the back here, and he's now starting to push on those fresh mediums. So S. Jones should have quite a bit of pace here. Mischief goes into the pits, and Sean Hamilton gets the fastest lap of the race. 1:29.415 is a hell of a good lap in race pace. And that's a pretty good one. Mischief now coming out on P9 at the moment. Is he going to get out on P9? Okay. Is anybody going to rob him? Maybe his teammate. I have the feeling Maverick might just get him here. Let's see. Here comes Maverick. No, he got out in front of Maverick. So Mischief holds P9. Maverick then behind him on one lap, old mediums. Pulley, P14 on Gas King. Oh, here comes S. Jones. He's a fast guy for sure, and he's going to make short work of Go Bucks. Outside move for the Alpine, and Alpine's up into P4, making real moves now. Sean Hamilton P4, and he's now tracking down Wisburn on YouTube. Very clean, respectful race so far, I think you would agree. So far, I don't think there'll be too many tickets going in. I don't think I've seen too many. I don't know whether Rick was involved in an incident or not, but with him being a reserve, I don't think it'll matter too much to him, to be honest with you. Back to Sean. He's my featured driver tonight because I've got a funny feeling he's going to do very well. And he's in P4 at the moment. All starting to get a wee bit separated, but Real Racer still out on those 12-lap old mediums. How many laps is this lad going to take? He's starting to get squirrely out there, so he's going to take another lap out of them, is he? No, I would say you've got to see him coming in now. 12 laps on mediums, they've got to be screaming, and he will safely be able to finish the race on the hards, hopefully. But he's going to have to nurse this Red Bull right down to the pits and get off those mediums very, very soon, because they are definitely worn. You can actually see the graining on the tyres. Just have a look at those two tyres at the front. You can see them grained. And I dare say if Real Racer was able to talk to me, I would say they're down to about sort of 40-30%. Yeah, he's too squirrely. He's going to go in for sure. And he goes. So it'll be interesting to see where he comes out. That's going to give Grip the lead of the race on the 3-lap old hards, as Real Racer now does the pit stop. And Grip now takes the lead. J1MC in 8th on Go Bucks. Oh, just about. Oh, Beetle keeps it in the inside, so Beetle holds the line there. There's a wee bit of argy-bargy going at the back there. The Haas or the Red Bull, I think it was, off Real Racer, getting very, very close to the front of that Merc, or the back of the Merc. So it's tight, tight, tight out there, but it's good. It's fine. It's brilliant. And look at these 5 going up here, flying. Way to see the top speed of the back guy. Who's on the back of that? J1MC 210. They're not pushing too hard. Go box up into P6. Oh, lovely, lovely move by Real Racer there on the new 1 lap old hards, and he's now in P6, moving very, very nicely. Sean Hamilton up in the P3, 6 lap old mediums. Oh, Spoon really on a move here now, big time. He's got Basic Beetle in his sights. He's giving Basic Beetle hell here. Let's see what that looks like from behind. Here he comes. DRS is activated by Real Racer in the Red Bull. Here he comes, up the outside. Gets the move. Oh, Beetle holds the centre of the road. Quite a nice move by Beetle, but he doesn't have the pace out of the corner. That allows Real Racer to take the 4th position. S. Jones on the back of J1MC. Going for an outside sort of a move here in the Aston, and he makes it work. No, he doesn't actually. J1MC holds it in the Aston. S. Jones pushing really hard behind in the Alpine. J1MC locks the tyres up on that Aston, and that gets S. Jones even closer to the back of him. Two front lads are in the pits, so Have No Grip and Whizburn on YouTube, both in the pits. So that's them in the pits, and that's going to put Sean Hamilton in first position at the moment. But he's on the 8 lap old mediums, and he's going to be coming in for a change soon. So lots of different strategies going on here. Real Racer comes in P2, Basic Beetle in P3, and J1MC's now in 4th. Pulley's made a nice move there in the P12. And Darren's just about to find himself in P10 here. This should be a handy enough move. Pulley might be able to make the move as well. Oh, look at Pulley. Look, Pulley on the outside. He's really charging. Oh, what a move by Pulley. Oh my God, that was unbelievable. Perfect timing by the Williams driver. There's nobody's going to take him here. He's secured that lovely 10th position and he's on the move. J1MC just been passed there, I think, by... no, he hasn't. J1MC still holding P4, but they're battling really hard with the Jones. I think Jones is just going to maybe nip it off him here. I'm not too sure. No, J1MC holds the line and Jones tucking in, but Jones gets a lot more pace out of that corner. Here comes the Alpine. Absolute cracking move, Johnny B, by Pulley there. A cracking move. Had he got the timing of that wrong, that could have ended up in tears, but he perfected it and he made it look easy, but that was not an easy move and it came through really well. Whizburn on YouTube's up into P4 now on the one lap old hard, so he's really on the go. Here comes J1. Great little battle going down here for P6, 7 and 8. So have no grips in 5th at the moment. S. Jones right behind him. Sean Hamilton gets a 3-second penalty. Now Sean will be raging at that. He definitely will. There's a few penalties going up there, but being a front runner at the moment, carrying that penalty just might hurt him really hard at the end of the race. Who can tell? But Whizburn, he's making a move now. Or a Whizburn. And he'll go up into P2 because the boys in front are, they're pitting, have no grip into P3, both on 2-lap-old hards with Real Racer 7 seconds ahead on the 5-lap-old hards. 10 laps to go, and Spoon is really on it here. Go Bucks down in P12 making a move on Sean. They're going into the pits, all of them, so lots of changes going on. Rick Hawk's going to go up into P12 now. 13th actually, 8-lap-old medium, so Hawk needs to make another stop fairly soon now too. I would say those mediums are starting to get a little slidey out there. Having a look at those stops again. So 2 stops mostly, and 1 stop for Hawk, and half a dozen other guys still on 1 stops at the moment. Seven up for Maverick, 5 up for Mischief. Mischief having a really good race again here tonight. Let's have a look at the tyres on Mischief actually. Oh yeah, he's only on 7-lap-old hard, so Mischief's in a firm 7th or 5th position. Right up there again he is, but Grip's right on the back of Whizburn on YouTube, so let's see if Grip can make any move here. It's Red Bull versus Haas. And Solansky just picks up a 3-second warning there. Cracking battle going on here between Pulley, Go-Box. Pulley's up into P6. Sean Hamilton in P9 on the 1-lap-old hards, and he's got serious pace here. He's going up the inside of Darren, I think it is. And he does. He makes that move, and Sean Hamilton up at the P8, and he's now tracking down Go-Box. Go-Box just holding that P6 position at the moment, but Pulley on the 8-lap-old mediums right behind him. And right behind him, you've got Sean Hamilton on fresh, hard compound tyres. Nice move by the Ferrari up into P7. Go Box firmly in his sights now. Sean Hamilton on the move. Mischief and Maverick in the pits. So Sean Hamilton's going to get a few positions now. He's now up into P5. And he's on the tyres that he's going to finish the race on, as are the guys in front of him. So Real Racer still 6.5 seconds. But the boys behind him, Wizardburn and Have No Grip on the fresher tyres, 4 laps versus 7. So they might just come into their own as the next couple of laps come along. Only 8 more laps left here. Anyone just tuning in, it's Gavinbass1 with Apex 2 Racing League on a Monday night, and we are in Miami. Lap 21. Still battling here for 7th and 8th, 6th and, all of them, sorry. 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th, all battling away here. I've got a feeling Sean just might have the pace on Go Box here. I'm just not sure, but no, he doesn't have enough, too much separation for the move now. So 7 laps to go. This is where they have to start thinking about battery and preserving it and keeping enough to defend and attack at the same time. S. Jones on the back of Beetle. Oh, the Aston of J1 gets very wide there, but he rescues it. So everybody's on the tyres that they're going to finish the race with. Let's have a look at the position changes now. So Maverick's up 3 with no penalties. GoBox is up 4, but he's carrying a penalty. And Real Racer Spoon, he's in position 1 and he's up in 2. Up 2 for Azoricus and up 2 for Rick Hawk at the moment. Mischief sitting in P9. 1 position of a game. Sean Hamilton just makes a move on Go Box there, and Sean up into P4. Go Box doesn't let that happen. They're having a battle, and Wizardburn, he picks up a 3-second penalty. Now that's good news for Grip, because Grip now will get P2, and Wizburn on YouTube will be raging at himself for that. He might just have handed Have No Grip P2 there. Mischief gets a 3-second penalty as well. So there's going to be some changes down at the bottom. Oh, J1MC handed that to Jones there. Made another mistake. Jones jumped all over the top of it and puts that Alpine up into P7. Chasing down Beetle, and he's chasing down Sean. And GoBox holding the posse at the moment, but he's got a very fast Ferrari behind him. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. What's happened? Oh, it looks like J1MC made a wee bit of a boo-boo there, and he's lost a left-hand end plate. So he's going to have to limp in from the end of the race there. Pulley's in 13th, and he's just... Oh, looks like Pulley and Azorcus have a coming together there. And I don't know if Pulley picked up any damage there. No, he was lucky enough not to. Beetle in P6. Five laps to go. Spoon leading it by 3.4 seconds. And Grip is pulling him in. And Wisburn is 3.1 seconds and closing on Real Racer. So the tyres, once again, are playing a big part of this. 7-lap-old hards. Both Wisburn, Grip and Bucks all on those 7 laps. And Real Racer is getting wound in right now. And Wisburn and Grip are catching them. It looks like Wisburn is ghosting. Somebody's ghosting there, so they were... Yeah. Oh no, that's a back marker. That's Zelensky, I think. Now down to 2.7 seconds. Grip's 2.3 behind that. But look at Sean Hamilton. Oh, Gaskin picks up a penalty. I wonder, is his son Porter watching tonight? Oh, mistake. GoBox makes a mistake. Sean jumps all over the top of him. So lots of opportunistic moves being made tonight. And right down here, you've got a real battle going on for this P5 position. Sean's holding it. GoBox behind, Basic Beetle behind. And S. Jones in 7. Mischief's holding P8 now. So not a bad race from Mischief overall. He's on 4-lap old and Darren takes a penalty. Fastest lap of the race so far is Sean Hamilton with 1:29.415. Three laps to go. And Real Racer's got it down to 1.9, or Wizardburn has got it down to 1.8 seconds, and he's got Real Racer in his view big time now, but he's only got 3 laps to do this. Have No Grip's 2.5 seconds behind him, and then there's a massive gap to Sean Hamilton, who's sitting comfortably in 4 now and pulling his way away from GoBox. Basic Beetle all battling down here. Look at Mischief in P8. He's going for an inside move, and the McLaren makes that comfortably. Oh, he doesn't actually. Looks like S. Jones sort of just got the better line out of there. GoBox gets a penalty. Now that's going to cost him. That's going to throw a position change out for offers. And Basic Beetle goes up into P5. And Real Racer's holding that quite well at the moment now. He's still keeping that 1.8 seconds. But he doesn't want that to get down below 1 second, or he's going to have this Haas right on his tail. So lap 27, P1 in the Red Bull and leading the race by 1.2 seconds now over the Haas of Wisburn on YouTube, and that Haas is closing him down. Have No Grip is not closing down. He's going to beat He3, and Basic Beetle gets a 3-second penalty warning. So he will not be happy about that. Sean Hamilton fourth, but a long way back. Mischief in 5, and he is now separated away from GoBox. J1MC all separated, and Gazkeen's the only one really in a scrap down here with Pule and Azorcus and Rick Hawk. They're having a bit of fun. Gazkeen P10. And Wisburn's now got that down to 1.2 seconds. So he's pushing really, really hard, and he's not a bad bit of battery left, so he's really got it. And he's got the DRS zone. This could be a last lap ruination for Real Racer. This is going to be very important. Real Racer is, I don't want to discuss it over Discord, but the batteries are, they're telling a story. Look at the battery of Wisburn and look at the battery of Real Racer. I've got a feeling that Wisburn's going to win this. Well, he's just got a 3-second penalty. Forgot about that, so he needs to make a move. I think it's only 3 seconds. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, 3 seconds. Have No Grip's going to pull him in, hopefully, and get a second position. This is all going to change at the top, and all of those penalties behind. Mischief now up into P5. J1MC P6, a GoBox right behind him. Real battle going on down with these guys. But the real battle is at front, and Real Racer has lost that front position, and Wizardburn has taken the lead off the Grand Prix, but he's not being given it. And now he's starting to pull away with the fresher tyres, I think. 12 lap old versus 15 lap old. So are they going to be enough to hold it? Yeah, I think he's going to be able to do this, no problem. He just needs to get a bit of separation before the uphill section, because that's where he can be taken. And if he can get the separation right, and we'll stay on with Real Racer and see what Real Racer's going to do about this. Oh, he's got right onto the tail. Oh, he gets it squarely. And that just loses him about 4 or 5 tenths there and allows Real Racer to pick up the DRS activation, and he's outside of it now. And Real Racer's lost the chance by that little mistake. J1MC's having a final look at Mischief here. Can do nothing about it, but look at the lead that Wisburn has taken there in the Haas. But carrying a penalty, so Real Racer just needs to keep that 3 seconds behind him, and Real Racer will be winning this race, even though Wisburn on YouTube is going to take the lead. Hey, are you interested in commentating on our F1 league? Oh, thanks for the message, but the answer's no. I'm fully committed to 4 or 5 different leagues and also my own show on a Thursday and Friday night, so sorry about that. I have no time. But Real Racer takes it, and Wisburn second. Have No Grip is third. Over the line comes Sean Hamilton in fourth. Great drive from Sean, and Mischief is 5, but a few wee position changes there. J1MC gets a 6th and S Jones 7th. GoBox 9th, Basic Beetle 8th, Pulley gets a 10th here. .94% front right on those hards last lap. Oh my goodness gracious, Spoon, that's wild. You're lucky you didn't get a puncture. But there he is. Fabulous race, guys. Must admit, fabulous race. Really, really clean. Pulley, if you're listening, I got your double overtake on camera. Absolute cracker it was too. J1MC shattered. Captain Spoon, I did get a puncture when I went into the pits on the mediums. All right. Top job always, Gav. Johnny B, thank you. Race winner, real racer, Spoon, Sean Hamilton, fastest lap. Already Mischief gets driver of the day. J1MC gets the most overtakes, and the cleanest driver of the race was Azoricus. Captain Spoon, lovely comms tonight, Gavin. Thanks a million, buddy. So there you are. There's your table. Real Racer Wizardburn on YouTube. Well done, sir. Nice to have you on board. And Have No Grip in third. Great stuff. Sean Hamilton in fourth. And Mischief, another respectable result for him in the McLaren. J1MC in sixth. S. Jones in seventh in the Alpine. Basic Beetle in eighth. Go Bucks in ninth. And Pulley squirts out that 10th position. Azoricus, Rick Hawk, Maverick, and Gazkine, Darren, and Solanke, they are down to P16. So there you have it. That is the end of the Miami race this evening. Thank you all very, very much for tuning in. I would need to get my head round the standings and stuff and just exactly where the races are here. I didn't realize this was the first race of a new season. Me silly and me bad, but I'll get my head round it for next week, guys. Thanks a million for coming on board. Mrs. Mischief, have a lovely evening and have a great sleep tonight, seeing you're so tired after your hard day's work. Hope to see you all very soon. I'm on with the Rattlers tomorrow night at 9:30. And then on Wednesday night, I'm with RRF1. Thursday night is the Gavinbass show, where I'll be driving myself and Pulley's going to do comms. Friday night's the Gavinbass show. I don't know where we are. I do. It's a biggie on Friday night, guys. It's Apex Racing League versus Pure Speed Syndicate on Friday night. 10 versus 10, I think it is. So that could be shaping up to be probably one of the races of the year. So that's the 10 fastest guys out of Apex versus the 10 fastest guys. Well, not the fastest, but the ones that they've picked to race. So those lads are going to be picking their own liveries, and it'll be be something really, really good to watch on Friday night if you're about. Saturday night, as always, is Pure Speed Syndicate, and Sunday again at 6 o'clock is Pure Speed Syndicate. And of course, Gavinbass1 will be with you all the way. So again, everybody on the grid, well done tonight for such a good, clean, and enjoyable race around Miami. Thanks to Rock Robs for the music, and I'll just say good night and wish you all a very, very enjoyable week going forward, and I'll speak to you all later in the week. Good evening from Gavin Bass. Good evening from Apex 2 Racing League. Thanks to Pulley, Black Box, admins, and Stuart for running a great league that every one of you are more than welcome to join. If you do want a seat in this league, speak to Pulley, Black Box, or even myself, and I'll forward your name to the people that will be able to make that decision. Thanks a million. See you really soon.
It's clear, one voice cuts through the fear. Who's on the comms? Gavinbass1. He's on the ball, catching all the action. You better do no wrong. Gavinbass1 on the comms, hands up now. Apex 2.0, feel the sound. Turn it up, let it shake the ground. Yeah, Monday night racing, hear it loud. Gavinbass1. Still right on time, from the airplane straight into the grind. Jet doors closed, city lights gleam. Slide in the Bentley, switch the scene. No sleep, no pause, just speed and sound. Monday night we run the town. Say his name. Gavinbass1 on the comms, hands up now. Apex 2.0, feel the sound. Turn it up, let it shake the ground. Monday night racing, hear it loud. Gavinbass1, Apex 2.0, Apex 2.0. Left, right, hold that line. Clear, send it, race night time. From the sky to the street, no slowing down. Airplane to Bentley, straight to sound. One voice leads, we all follow. Apex 2.0, full throttle.